this is my fight prediction for Angel Ayala versus Masamichi Yabuki. Yabuki was basically aggressive from early on in the fight, man. This kind of reminded me of Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney, to be honest with you. If anybody seen the Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia fight, this definitely reminded me of that fight because Ayala was still pressing the whole entire fight. You know, I think Ayala's mistake early was actually trying to box. I mean, trying to step to him and box. I mean, he can box, but he was a little bit too technical. He should have been more on the puncher side, um, a lot more offensive, not looking to counter as much because it was a lot of situations where he was trying to counter, like in this picture right here. He was getting caught, trying to be aggressive and counter, and he'll get countered back. First round, he got dropped very bad with a left hook that was out of nowhere. And second round got dropped as well. That last round he got dropped and he got stopped. I don't know about the referee. It was only a minute left and the referee throwing the towel. I didn't know about that one, man. I know the other one, I forgot what fight it was. I don't think it was Taraji. I forgot who it was recently that had a 12th round stoppage. But this stoppage right here, I didn't necessarily agree with because it was only a minute left. Yes, the man was definitely taking a beating. Ayala was, but Ibuki wasn't. He wasn't in a better shape either. He was struggling. Like the dude, like to be honest with you, like two or three more shots to that eye that cut below his eye, they could have called a fight. Ayala's nose had just started bleeding very badly. And he was being aggressive throughout all rounds. Matter of fact, Ayala was so aggressive and he was doing so well that between, I want to say, the fifth and the ninth round, he had got a lot of those rounds. And those are sometimes those are the hardest rounds to win, especially when you've been struggling most of the fight. After two knockdowns, you come through and you dominate those rounds. So he was definitely pressing the gas, and trying to get a stoppage as well. And he was close to actually making that happen. I think both of those guys was on the verge of getting stopped. And the referee did a good stoppage, but at the same time, with a minute left, you really don't know, man. A guy like a y'all, the way he was fighting, you kind of will probably want him to go on the shield on that one. And it's the title fight. You just never know, man. They definitely gonna probably have to use a rematch in this one. The fight was just too close. Even with two knockdowns, this was as bloody as it gets. And this was this was the best fight you probably gonna see today. The way those guys was fighting today, man, I thought Sandy Ryan and Michaela Mayer by far, or somebody else on a top rank card. But this fight, I don't know. It just kept standing out to me. But man, Buki came out there and stopped him in the last round. Last round, good performance though. Referee stoppage, but they were both bloody, and Yala had already got knocked down three times. So, but if you go back and look at the highlights, very close fight. I felt like it was as far as the back and forths. I know people look at knockdowns, but if you know what you're looking at, that was a good fight.